And hey, here we see Erina in her rabbit form. It's the only time that we get to see Erina in her rabbit form being held by, Rumi over there, or Miru. And that's it. We never get to see that form ever again. Because, spoilers, Erina doesn't turn into a human again. So, yeah, Rumi here is psychic. She can read minds, which apparently doesn't count as magic in this universe. Which is very strange whenever you learn the things that do count as magic in this universe. Also, Ribbon is keeping a secret from us. But we never really learn what that secret is. At least, not in the main game proper. There is supplementary material which kind of explains what it is, at least a little bit. And I'll certainly be explaining what that is as it becomes more relevant, but it's not something that the game ever particularly answers. And it's rather disappointing, honestly, that they don't do that. But yeah, Rumi needs us to find several magic users to power up the Stell, which was that giant rock in the middle of town earlier. And once we can power up the Stell, we can go into that alternate dimension where Miru was, and where we formerly were. And now she gives us the Rumi Donut and the Rumi Cake. These are basically our E-tanks for the game. We can, we can select them, and they'll heal us. However, it does take a moment for us to use these items. So if we're under fire at the very moment, we can't just immediately heal. Alright, so we got a shop. But yes, here's Miriam. She's the shop owner. And she's actually willing to give us all of our items for free. But Erina is not comfortable with that. That would be exceptionally inappropriate. So we need to buy everything. Though, apparently she is giving us a discount. So that's nice. So we got quite a few things here. We have statistical upgrades, health up, mana up, regen up, attack up, pack up. We have more health items. We can hold 2 of each of these. And then we have some new things. We have the Soul Heart, which allows us to see the HP of regular enemies. The Healing Staff, which is a new spell. The Book of Carrot, which allows us to generate BP over time. Haven't talked about the mechanic yet, but I'll do so here in a little bit. And the Max Bracelet, which allows us to use max boost attacks. We also have all these upgrades down here, but they are for items that we don't currently have. So for now, I'm going to buy the Soul Heart and the Healing Staff. And we'll buy a mana up, just because. It's good to have one of those. Ah, but it's not quite done yet. And we get the Speed Boost for free. That's right, you just have to talk to the shop owner and you get the Speed Boost. And it boosts your speed. That's really useful. Alright, so the green magic that we just got. When used regularly, it's a little spread shot. Not that powerful, but it does recover your magic points if you hit something with it. And its charge attack is a spread shot there, except that's actually a homing attack. And if you hit enemies with it, every 2 hits with it will give you 1 extra health. It's not the most efficient health recovery in the world, but it's the best that you got, honestly. Alright, so let's just keep on moving. Another save point. Also, you can always see the places that you need to go to progress the story on the various maps. You can also check the maps here, in the map area. Who would have guessed? And if you want to, you could always go down to the diary to look at the to-do list. So the game is very good at letting you figure out where to go next. And it's Kotri! She's a dancer fox girl. Notably, she apparently does have a tail, but it's too small to see in her sprite. And for some reason, it doesn't show up on her, like, image. Alright, time to fight her, though! So, yeah, basically she has these spike things around her, which are not actually a shield, despite all their appearances, as such. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing our combos to her. And, yeah, now she's up there. If we do manage to hit her while she's up there, it will give us a good amount of, charge, because it was telling us to stop hitting her. Oh, okay. But, yeah, Kotri is a pretty cool boss battle, honestly. We can use our homing attack here to hit her even whenever she's up high. In doing so can really help fill out our combo meter. Oh, okay, we just gotta level up. Charge faster now. Or, well, the boost gauge charges faster. So I guess I could talk about that. Alright, so boost attacks. We can use an alternate magic fire button to activate a boost attack. And it depends on what attack it uses, depends on what magic you're using. So you saw the yellow magic, it fires that giant laser. And the blue magic fires a series of blue energy orbs that home in on the opponent. While the green magic fires off a series of pulses that will cover the entire screen. Although they will stop once they hit a single opponent. Using the boost attacks will also temporarily boost your stats whenever you're below Ribbon while she's using it. So the yellow magic will increase your attack power, the blue magic will increase your defense, and the green magic will heal you over time. Although right now these effects are very minor because Ribbon doesn't do these attacks for very long. That'll change over time. But yeah, Kotri still thinks that we were bullying Irisu. And hey look, Sky Bunnies! Indeed, bunnies are naturally cute creatures. But yes, Ribbon seems to be acting very strangely all of a sudden. And while this may seem like a big-lipped alligator moment, it's not, trust me. It becomes relevant for quite a few moments later on. And later on isn't even actually that far away. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, I'm hitting something over here. Nice. Oh. And here we have another helpful badge. The Defense Grow. All damage taken -1, drop a recovery carrot if greater than 10 badges are equipped. The recovery carrot is basically a carrot bomb that heals you whenever it hits something. So there's this person over here, they're pretty relevant. So yeah, they can lower the difficulty if you want to, but we're not going to do that. You can also increase the difficulty if you want to, but we're not going to do that either. I like the difficulty right where it is. Alright. So real quick, I am going to do a minor sequence break. We have a little cutscene over this way. It's a pair of shoes! Alright, now normally you'd have to go all the way around, but today I'm going to teach you about another 2 secret techniques. So normally, later on in the game, we're going to get the wall jump, where we can jump at a wall, hold the opposite direction, and jump again to jump off the wall. And then you can do it multiple times for multiple wall jumps. But you can actually do this from the very beginning of the game, thanks to the reverse wall jump. It's just a wall jump, except you look away from the wall before you jump on it. So there we go. And by following up with the quick drop that I mentioned earlier against another wall, you can also perform the wall kick to have 2 wall jumps from the very beginning of the game. And using this, you can get all over the place. It's really a required technique to get through the game without collecting any items at all. And there we go. We didn't have to go all the way around, we just had to do that to get these shoes. Alright, let's keep moving on. And at this point, honestly, the game is pretty open up to us right now. Like, after you go to Rabi Town for the first time, the game after that, just, it's totally open, pretty much. You can go anywhere you want. You can fight any boss you want, you can go to any place you want. I mean, sure, it's often helpful to have other items, but like I said, you can fight every single boss in the game without ever collecting a single item. So it really is open for whatever you want to do, whatever order you want. That said, for this Let's Play, I will be mostly keeping my order to a, I guess, recommended order, sort of an intended order for you to take. Alright. You know what, real quick, I'm going to show off another secret technique. It's not much of a secret technique, though. At least assuming that we're not just directly going to a boss. No, we're not. Okay. So, yeah, basically, this has a whole spread shot thing going on. But if you stand... Oh my gosh! She is not cooperating at all. Here we go. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, basically, if you just stand right up next to an enemy and unleash all the shots right inside of them, it's got sort of a shotgun effect, and all 4 shots will hit them immediately. And that's considered a secret technique for some reason. Also down here, we have another item. And now our charge shots charge faster. Quite a bit faster at that. And we get a regen up, that's nice. But I'm not going to be spending much time underwater right now. When you go underwater, you slow down a lot. So I'm going to be waiting until we have an item that helps counter that aspect. And there is, in fact, one of those. And mana up. Very good. Oh! The rabbit took the hit. Or the cat took the hit, I guess. So this is one nice thing about the yellow magic. You can just sit here and let it grill this opponent until they just burn to death. One thing that's kind of nice is the fact that whenever you're underwater, not only does your movement speed slow down, but the music slows down as well. It's a nice touch, but it can also get kind of annoying if you're going in and out of water constantly. And hey, it's Rita again. Uh-oh. Looks like something's not quite right. Alright, well, time for us to fight Rita. So yeah, like I said, she's kind of one of the more competent characters in the game. And she's a moderately difficult boss battle. She's not too bad. She's probably holding back on us, honestly. Yeah, she's got some homing shots, she's got lots of different moves. She actually even has a melee combo, although she doesn't do that one very often, from my experience anyway. Oh, okay, yeah, she can do that. She jumps down, throws out a bunch of ice shards around her whenever she lands. Oh boy, it's this move. I can never dodge this move effectively. Alright, yeah, for some reason, Rita has ice powers and wears a swimsuit. There's some pretty ridiculous outfits in this game, but I gotta hand it to him, that's probably the most ridiculous one, because it's not even remotely thematically appropriate. Alright, so now she's got a homing attack here. Let's just throw out another one of these. I find that I often cannot effectively dodge this move consistently, although I guess I'm doing a fairly good job right now. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, more homing attacks. Also notable is the fact that apparently she was originally designed for a totally different game, but then just imported wholesale into this one. So that's kind of an interesting concept right there. Oh boy. Oh, right, yeah, they shoot more projectiles. Thought that the rapid fire projectiles wasn't enough? Good thing they got more slower, bigger ones. Oh, I missed. This should be it. Yeah, there we go. I'm not promising good ranks here. One thing that bothers me about her design as well is that bow that's right on her forehead. It just... why? Anyway, that's that. That's the Rita fight. And we can go over here and get another little warp stone. Alright. Let's go back to Rabi Ribi Town real quick, because I believe we can buy a speed boost, which I would greatly appreciate. I am going to try to get 100% in this game, and that will include all of the shop items. All the shop items, all the shop upgrades, just everything. It's going to be great, guys. Not sure if I'll get 100% map completion, but I'll certainly get close, if nothing else.